Let's talk Mercedes launch, and well, that was strange, that release, wasn't it? It was like the professor and his two students walked across and stumbled across in their own garage a fantastic Mercedes car, and yeah, we didn't get too many angles or shoots of it, but we got some pictures, and yeah, let's get straight to it. For me, I think this looks fantastic. It's a beautiful looking car. They've incorporated some of the silver. Head on, it does look silver, and they've still kept the original black. The blue swoop has now gone from what run along the side of the car, it just runs along the top. It's more prominent and visible, and I actually really like it. The red Ineos sign is back, quite visible, that right on the top of the airbox, and I think that looks a lot nicer, and they've added that, which is clever and keeps with the whole concept of having the wing end plates where the Ineos sign is. With the red background, it stands out a little bit more. Now the green, is that WhatsApp green or Petronas green? WhatsApp have been all over this one, haven't they, with Mercedes, their official partner. But yeah, I think the car looks really nice, doesn't it? Overall, I think it's you can tell they've been working hard on this one, Mercedes, because if you look at the rear of the car, the big shoulders that we've seen across the engine cover of last year have slimmed down significantly, haven't they? The whole intake of the air for the radiators on the side pod, which we all get dead excited about. I'm not sure how much of a big impact they have on it, but yeah, no pods this time around for Mercedes. They've stuck with the concept of where they were heading last year, but the opening of them is really quite unique, isn't it? A little bit duck shaped, the way that is at the front end of the car. Overall, the front wing element looks quite different to what we've seen on a lot of the other cars. We've got the little scoop under the nose as well, which I really quite like. Again, really sucked in under the cheeks, isn't it, of the side pod. Again, there's quite a big gap there in where we see all of the black. But yeah, I think this one, I actually really like it. The livery overall, I think, is just stunning. Works really well. They've gone with the silver going down into the swoops. We knew it was all going to be predominantly black. Mercedes have, that's one of their colours of what they've gone, and they went all black a couple of seasons before everyone went all black, so you've kind of given them a bit of leeway and a bit more credit, don't we, when they pull this off, and we are quite harsh on others when they go down this rate and we say, oh, it's all black. Well, we don't quite have that same attack on Mercedes, do we? But this looks, yeah, absolutely banging. I think it looks fantastic. Glad to see some of the silver arrows back up at the front end. They've incorporated it really well. Probably the best I've seen them do that, and probably better than what we've seen a couple of years back. And obviously kept with the all black for the lightweight. I like the fact that we've got the silver arrow sign all at the back end of the engine cover. I think that was a nice touch from last year. They've kept that this year. The rear wing elements pretty much look very similar to what we saw last year in terms of the logo there. The Petronas logo on the side looks much nicer than we've seen last year. One thing though that does look is a bit light on sponsorship, doesn't it, compared to what we've seen, especially with the Ferrari that had a number of sponsors all over that one. This one does look a little bit light on the sponsorship front in comparison to what we've seen on the other cars, but I've got to say it is nice. I think Mercedes have done a fantastic job on this one. I think the big letdown for me is, again, with the tyres. They've not really done an awful lot with the rims here, have they? We've got the small green ring that we had on the inner side that was kind of bigger last year and more prominent has gone smaller and more refined. I'd hoped they'd kind of added a bit more colour to that. I think that would have been nicer. What colour that would have been, I'm not too sure. Could have been the Ineos red, and we've seen Ineos stickers in and around that. I'm not so sure, but or even the Petronas green. I think that might have looked a bit different and unique if they could have incorporated that on there somewhere. I'm not a fan of these big black bulky things. I don't think they look great the best of times, do they? So that's the biggest letdown for me. But this Mercedes has looked like they're going places, and actually in the launch, Toto Wolff was actually really quite conservative, wasn't he? really lowering expectations, sort of saying if we can keep in the hunt and the battle with McLaren and Ferrari, we'll be happy. You finish second, you want to be going forward, and are they aware that the Red Bull is way out in reach and out front? Who knows? But yeah, there we have it. That's the Mercedes for you. It'll be an interesting campaign, the last for Lewis Hamilton for the Mercedes outfit, which is still sounds strange. He's moving to Ferrari. So yeah, they'll be really hoping that in the shakedown and the test they get some positive feedback, and it is a big enough step for them to fight up at the front. Who knows? We've got Red Bull coming tomorrow. We had a small leak, haven't we? Or is it a leak of them doing their test day? Is that the car for next year? It looks like it. There's a bit of a revolutionary new design on the side pod intake there again that we all like to talk about. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Let's see how that pans out tomorrow, what colour scheme they come up with. I'm sure it won't be too unique or different, but yeah, this one Mercedes have done a cracking job. In terms of the McLaren video, there was going to be one of them, but having looked at the launch, it's just what we've seen in the livery design from last year. So unless I see something fantastic and different out there, I won't be doing a video on that. But if there is, it'll be out there to you guys. But there we have it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment as always. I really need these much needed subscribers. It'd be fantastic. I'm well on the way to getting 500. If I can reach that mark soon, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you guys. Appreciate your love and support. Thanks for watching.